The cost of living in Silver Spring, Maryland is 27% higher than the Maryland average. And you're here because you want to know what's the true cost of living here in Silver Spring, Maryland. Hi everyone, my name is Petena Thomas. I am a real estate agent in Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Northern Virginia. So Silver Spring, Maryland prices were up 1.3% from a year ago. The largest increases were found in transportation, food, and housing. I do want to point out that the median income in Silver Spring, Maryland is $89,990. All right, so let's dive into one of the biggest expenses you can expect: housing. Home prices are going up nationwide. Specifically in March of this year, Silver Spring home prices were up 10.5% compared to last year, selling for a median price of $560,000. But maybe you're not ready to buy right now and you want to rent for a while. Well, the average rent for a one-bedroom is $1,728. A two-bedroom, that's $2,086. And a three-bedroom or more, expect to pay roughly $2,500 or more. But these prices vary depending on which part of Silver Spring you want to stay in. Close to the city, you can expect a higher rent. Same for home prices. And the further north you go, you can expect your prices to be a bit lower. So on to an expense that comes with housing. You gotta keep the lights on. So utilities. Silver Spring utility costs are 10% higher than the national average. Utilities could run you around $230 for electricity, heating, cooling, water, and basic internet. But that's for a one-bedroom, 900 square footage apartment for a single person. For a family of four, you can expect your utility bill to be double or more for a single family home, especially during its peak in the summer months. All right, so how are you gonna get around? Let's talk about transportation. Transportation expenses like bus fare and gas prices here in Silver Spring, Maryland, they are 5% higher than the national average. A one-way metro fare from Wheaton Metro Station in Silver Spring to Union Station in Washington, D.C. is $4. As of March 2024, gas is $3.65 per gallon. But you know what? Find a Costco gas nearby and it's slightly cheaper. Speaking of Costco, what's for dinner? Thanks to inflation, grocery shopping is a bit pricier these days. Some of the essentials like a loaf of bread, $4.23. A carton of eggs, $4.73. Milk, $4.78. Let's say you want to treat yourself. A McDonald's Big Mac is $5.89, but that's just for the burger. It's not even with fries and a drink. For the meal, it's $9.29 without taxes. I remember when you can get a meal for $5. Speaking of taxes, Maryland's general sales tax is 18% higher than the national average. On the other hand, Maryland's state income tax is 11% lower than the national average. More specifically, the Silver Spring property tax rate, it matches the state average at 0.99%. Though due to high property values, tax bills can be significantly higher here than elsewhere. The median annual payment is $4,859, which is about double the amount the average American pays. All right, on to one of the most shocking costs here in Silver Spring, Maryland: childcare. It is a significant chunk of the budget for families. And I know this firsthand because I was taken aback by my son's tuition. So here in Silver Spring, Maryland, tuition rates can go as high as $500 per week. That's a shocking $26,000 per year. On average, full-time childcare in-home daycare costs $260 per week for infants. That's $13,520 per year. And $205 per week for a 4-year-old. That's $10,660 per year. Childcare centers are more expensive than the family childcare programs. A center-based program will cost $290 per week for infants and $210 per week for a 4-year-old preschooler. That's $15,080 and $10,920 per year, respectively. But keep in mind, these numbers are a cumulative average of the entire Silver Spring. To find out the average cost of daycare in a specific zip code, there is a link in the description of the daycare cost calculator that I used. So there you have it. Are these numbers shocking or is it what you were expecting? Let me know in the comments, and if you are thinking about moving here, definitely check out my previous video on the pros and cons of living here in Silver Spring, Maryland. Bye!